Today on Haas's Kitchen, we're going to go through 2 easy tips to make your Thanksgiving turkey taste better. Now, 2020 has been a crazy year, and this may be the first year you're actually cooking a turkey because maybe you're not traveling somewhere for Thanksgiving. So if you do both of these tips, I promise you your turkey's going to taste better. Tip number 1 is going to be to brine it, and I will go through how to do that. Tip number 2 is going to be to use a meat thermometer. Tip number 1 is the brine. What is a brine? It's just a mixture of salt and water that you're going to soak your turkey in for about 12 hours. Why do you brine your turkey? Just do it. I promise you it's going to make your turkey juicier and it's going to taste better. So if you've never done it before, or this is your first time cooking a turkey, brine it. I promise you it's going to be better. So how do you brine? Well, you need something large and clean, like a cooler or a clean bucket or something like that. It needs to be big enough to hold 2 gallons of water and the turkey. So let's say you're using a cooler. What you're going to do is you're going to take 2 gallons of water and put it in the cooler, cold water. Then you're going to take your salt. If you're going to use kosher salt, you want to use about 2 cups. If you're going to use table salt, you use 1 cup. So add the salt to the 2 gallons of water, stir it around to dissolve it. So now you have a salt water mixture. Now to prepare the turkey, if you've never done this before, 1, the turkey should be thawed out, which takes a little while. So make sure your turkey's thawed. The second thing is you need to reach inside and pull the neck and the giblets out. You don't want that in there when you brine it. So then once you have that, you're going to take your turkey and you're going to submerge it in the water, and then you're going to add some ice cubes to it to keep it cold because you want to brine it for about 12 hours. So now your turkey has been in the brine for about 12 hours and you're getting ready to cook it. What do you do now? Well, you're going to take your turkey out of the brine and you're going to bring it over to the sink and you're going to rinse the inside and the outside to get rid of any of that extra salt water. Then you're just going to pat it dry with paper towels and then you're ready to cook it. However you're going to cook it, except for deep frying. I don't think I would recommend brining for deep frying, but any other way you're going to cook it, just pat it dry and you're ready to go. The second tip to make a better turkey is to have a meat thermometer. If you don't have an instant read meat thermometer yet, you need to get one. We're going to use it a lot on Haas's Kitchen. So as soon as this video ends, run to Target, get on Amazon, or whatever you got to do, get yourself a decent instant read meat thermometer because it's going to remove any guesswork, any stress, any anxiety because you're going to know the exact temperature of the meat. So you're not going to undercook it, you're not going to overcook it. It's one of the most valuable tools you can have in your kitchen. And there's 2 different types. If you don't have one yet, I'd recommend getting an instant read meat thermometer, which looks like this. It's going to have a probe and then a digital readout. This is the Thermopop from ThermoWorks. You can only buy it through the ThermoWorks website. It's about $35. This gets great reviews from all kinds of websites like America's Test Kitchen. I highly recommend this one. Another type is a wired type. And with this one, you can stick a probe into the thickest part of the breast and then run the cord outside the stove and just leave this on your countertop, and then you'll be able to see the temperature just off your countertop. But if you don't have one yet, get the instant read. And the way you use it on a turkey is you're going to open up the oven, you're going to stick this into the thickest part of the breast. And let's talk about temperatures on a turkey. You want that breast meat to be 165 degrees. Not 150, not 190. You want right around 165 degrees. And as soon as you hit that, pull it out. It's done, right? It's not underdone and it's not overdone. If you leave it in any longer, all it's going to do is dry out. So you're looking for 165 degrees on the breasts and then ideally around 170 to 175 on the thighs. And this is the way you're going to find out. All you do, you stick it into the thickest part of the breast and you look at the temperature. 140, it's not done. 150, it's not done. 165, pull it out. So that's it. 2 simple tips to make sure your Thanksgiving turkey turns out great. 1 is to brine it. 2, use a meat thermometer. So if you found this video helpful and you're on YouTube, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. If you're on Instagram, make sure to tag Haas's Kitchen, and I would love to see how your Thanksgiving turkey turns out. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.